Whenever you're ready, my brother.
¿Te acuerdas la canción?
¿Ah?
¿Te acuerdas de esa canción? ¿Reconoce la canción?
No, no la conozco, honestamente.
Bro, that's a classic Nicaraguan song
I don't
redone,
know it,
Morena
bro.
Maria. And it was redone a little bit with a reggaeton urbano version. So you gotta check it out afterwards, bro.
Yeah, I never heard of it.
Bueno, que no te jodan los nicas por decir eso. Anyways, bro, thank you for joining, my man.
Blessing, mi dad, blessing. ¿Cómo estamos?
Todo bien. La gente va a decir, está un moreno y un chino hablando español.
De una sola vez, no saben qué está pasando, pero está pasando.
Exacto, my brother. So listen,
Yes.
tell us where you're from, bro.
Well, let's first starter. My name is Chris Myers. I'm from Bluefields, Nicaragua.
Hey,
Born
that's
and
bad.
raised.
Hey, that is badass, bro. Chris Myers on paper no parece que uno de Bluefields, right?
Not. Hey, every time somebody hear me name that, they would think he's a straight up black man. You know what I mean? I'm black, but like I said, man, a Latino to them. You know.
Okay, hablemos de eso. ¿Naciste a dónde?
Bluefields, straight out
Yeah.
of Bluefields.
How did they get to? How did your parents get to Bluefields?
Man, to be honest, bro, I haven't reached to that background yet, but I know my grandfather, he's from his family is from Halover, that is over there like by Pearl Lagoon. And then they went to live in Bluefields, and that's where I end up born in, bro.
Naciste ahí, te criaste, and now you're in the States, correct?
Now I'm in the United States for the last 14 years.
Listen, nosotros somos chinos nicaragüenses. Los abuelos llegaron a Nicaragua en esos tiempos. And then my mother and father son de Nicaragua. Yo nací en Nicaragua y lo vinimos para acá.
Mhm.
And they didn't go back until maybe 7 years ago. Entonces ellos se vinieron en los 80 por la guerra y todo eso. And one of the things they appreciated going back, because remember, they were like 24, 25 when they came here.
Yeah.
Going back after 30 years, they had to reconocer su país.
Yeah.
They love Bluefields. I haven't been to Bluefields and I want to go. I hear so many good things. Talk to me about what do you remember from Bluefields? ¿Cómo es Bluefields?
Man, I remember everything that, when I left from Bluefields, I was actually 19 years old. So
Okay.
what I studied like all my middle school, like I graduated in Bluefields and everything. So to what I remember as I was growing up, man, personally, right, we was like so poor dog. Like my mother always tried to give us the best of everything, you know what I'm saying?
Sí.
But to what I remember, like nosotros jugando canicas,
¿Y la comida cómo era en Bluefields? ¿La comida cómo era?
like man, the food is dope, bro. Like beer seafood, growing up off the ground, everything is like off the ground, bro.
¿Qué es el plato típico de Bluefields?
I would say like el gallo pinto or the rondón.
Ajá, gallo pinto y rondón. Tremenda combinación, bro. That
Yeah,
is
we
badass.
can. Eso es lo que comemos allá, if we making the rondón, we would eat it like with gallo pinto o lo comemos así nomás solito el rondón.
Ajá, y vos te criaste en la cultura nica. Obviously, you're Nicaragüense, so I don't even want to talk differently like that. And what made you come to the States?
That's a long story, bro. So my mother actually came over here first with a friend of hers. And then over the years, she was telling me and my sister that she was gonna bring us over here. So that took a long time, bro, because she left when we was like 12.
What
And
year? What year?
man, I was 12. I born 1988.
Okay.
I don't know what year that was, to be honest.
Uh-huh.
But she from that time until I was 19, that's when she first brought me to the United States, and after that she brought my sister.
Okay. ¿Y te gustan los Estados?
I mean, it's good, bro, in his ways, and it have his good and it have his bad. You know what I'm saying?
I ask you that because tú te veniste cuando ella era adulto.
Yes.
Adulto, entonces vos te criaste allá y hay que acostumbrarte a las costumbres aquí. So you're adjusting to the culture here, the customs, right? I came here when I was very young. Entonces yo me crié gringo, I'm an American,
Yeah.
American ways, and it's good to go back to the motherland. The problem is because we're so used to growing up here, there's a big adjustment if I were to live down there. So you came in as an adult, like my parents came as adults, and they knew that Nicaragua was always their homeland.
Mm.
Querían regresar, and that's why they retired, and gracias a Dios that they're back because they didn't leave, out of, because they didn't like it in Nicaragua. They left
Yeah.
for different reasons, and they came to this country, and they made their lives. They raised three good kids. I like to say, my two younger brothers, y están contento. So Bluefields, I mean, you're in Houston, so the weather is humid, it's hot, you're good. You don't have to deal because in Bluefields, did you go to the beach a lot? Siempre en los mariscos,
Well,
much more slower paced life. How would you describe it?
well, I would describe Bluefields definitely as much slower pace. Like there isn't like much anything like beaches. There is this place called Bluff, and we have like a farm over there and stuff like that. Where on side of Bluff from Bluefields is probably like 20 minutes riding Panga or
Mhm.
Lancha, and then on the side of Bluff would be like Bluff Beach. So that would be like the nearest beach that we have that is near to us. Other than that, we would have to either go Corn Island or we would have to go to Laguna de Perlas just to be able to like bathe in the beaches and stuff like that. But Bluefields is mostly surrounded by rivers.
Ok, una pregunta. ¿Vos has probado huevo de tortuga?
I had it, but I didn't like it.
Why didn't you like it, bro? Come on, man.
I
Huevo de
didn't I
tortuga.
didn't like it. It have a different texture, man. So I
Eso
didn't
sí.
like it. But I do eat turtle meat. I eat turtle meat. Like la parte que no me gusta de la tortuga is the turtle fin.
Say,
I don't like the turtle
say,
fin,
that-
but
say, say that
I do
again.
eat it.
Say
I
that.
said I like turtle meat. I don't eat the egg and I don't eat the turtle fin.
Got it, got it, got it, got
Those
it.
are the only two parts of the turtle that I don't eat. But other than that, I love turtle meat.
Un poquito en español, ¿qué son las comidas nicas que vos cocinas en la casa?
Pues aquí, hermano, en mi casa propia, casi no cocino, me la paso ocupado, pero si cocino va a ser algo como el arroz, frijol, lo que
Yeah.
crecimos nosotros, tal vez con un poquito de queso, con plátano maduro, pollo en salsa, con el arroz y el frijol
¿Cómo
no
dijiste
puede
vos?
faltar.
Un tuquito de queso. That's straight nica, right? Un
Yeah,
tuquito de
straight
queso.
up Nica, ¿qué más tenemos? Lo que quería hacer el otro día es también el breadfruit.
Yes.
Me gusta el breadfruit también. Lo iba a hacer aquí, pero es tan difícil encontrar fruta de pan por estos lados, mano.
Oh, yeah,
Casi
yeah,
no lo
yeah. No
venden.
doubt. No doubt.
Ah,
So,
el taco también.
yeah, exactly. You still have family down there?
Man, la mayoría de mi familia está en Nicaragua.
Okay, and Bluefields.
Sí, en Bluefield.
What?
Estamos expandidos por todos lados, mano, como tu familia, ¿verdad? Que tenían que ser casi como anexorados, ¿verdad? Se dice. They had
Mm-hmm.
to be, like thrown out almost out of Nicaragua. So like, because of the war back in the days,
Mm-hmm.
So I have family that is in like Venezuela, I have family in Florida, I have family in Belize, I have family at Costa Rica, all over, man.
How was it growing up with both cultures, Jamaican and Nicaraguense?
Well, to be honest, I didn't know anything much about me being like affiliated with Jamaicans
Por
until,
eso, it's straight up because aunque yo parezco y soy chino, we don't really know, porque lo criamos nicaragüense.
yeah.
Lo que tenemos chino es más que nada es sangre china y respeto por los abuelos.
Mm-hmm.
But we grew up gallo pinto, moronga, leche agria. Then we came
Yes.
here and we became that. So I totally understand that. And I think when we were talking earlier, que queremos explicar las caras de hoy nicaragüense, cómo somos. You got Nicaraguan, Jamaican, you got Chinese Nicaraguan here, Nicaragüense. Digo, Mexican. So there's a bunch of combinations que hay que apreciar la cultura de nosotros. So going back to your question, how was it growing up both cultures? You said you didn't really, really have the Jamaican culture other than what? Tell me, because you have the accent. Eso así la gente.
Definitely. I have the accent, man, but when it comes to like knowing about the whole Nicaragua, Jamaican culture, the only thing I can say like about that, bro, is that I know I was like pulled towards the Jamaican culture. I didn't know why, but I was pulled to gravitating towards it because of the music, which gonna be the reggae and the dancehall. You know, that was always in us from we was growing up small. We always listened to that. So other than that, dear, I don't know anything else Jamaican until recently. I learned.
La comida allá no comida jamaicana. You guys eat that over there,
No,
or
like I see the you know what them be eating like curry goat and all of them things. Them like I talked to some Jamaicans and them see we make the rundown. They would be like, oh, you guys make rundown also, but like the whole curry goat and all of them other like the patty, comemos patty. Jamaicans eat patty, but they eat it like in a bread. We don't eat patty in bread. We just
yeah.
eat the patty solo, you know.
Mhm.
Um, but like the one thing I see Jamaicans talk a lot about is the rundown and the patty. That is what I can say that we have in similar. Other foods that like the rice and beans also. The platanos, they eat a lot of platanos, the cabbage.
Is there a big Jamaican community in Bluefields?
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, like I never met a Jamaican until I come to the United States.
Ah, ok. Entonces la gente de Bluefields, they're not, son morenos como vos.
Them everyone is just like me. If you come across anybody in Bluefields, then just gonna be just like me.
That's badass, bro. Hey, do you know the company Diacachimba down there, the surf gear?
I heard about it, man. I heard they I heard a lot
I'm
about
gonna
the
connect you.
Akachimba.
That's my friend Santiago. So I'm gonna connect you, bro.
Oh, really?
Um, yeah, es bueno el maje. So the growing up both cultures, you identified the Jamaican culture until you got to the States and the research that you got, correct?
Yes, definitely.
Entonces, lo que vos sabés es nicaragüense.
I only know Nicaraguan
You
thing.
know, that's unique, man. And again, it's like meant to be because, you know, our grandfathers tried to maintain lo que ellos podían, pues, para la cultura china with the foods, las
Mhm.
costumbres, you know, but my abuela, mis tías, mis tíos y todo lo criamos nicaragüense. And so sometimes we're very fortunate, right? I'm sure you're very fortunate that you can have another culture that you can, you know, where your ancestors came from,
Gravitate to,
and that's
yeah.
your parents, and through the food and the music, you live it, you know.
Mhm.
Lo mismo con nosotros con la cultura china. So this is a great conversation, bro. So the people in Bluefields, ¿cómo son esa gente? Tranquilo. What's the way of life? Like, you know, in certain parts of Nicaragua, it's hardworking, it's very fast paced. Y después ciertas partes como, digamos, Granada o Rivas es más tranquilo. You know, how is Bluefields?
Man, and Bluefield, mano, todos están tratando de like lograrlo. Everybody is trying to make headway, man. Everywhere you go in Bluefields, you're gonna see somebody hustling, fishing in, selling them food, like selling them homemade food, selling them shrimp, selling them lobster, them fishes. I'm not gonna say it's fast paced, but everyone is actually moving because it's like if you don't move, you don't eat. You
Yeah.
get me? So basically, Bluefields is cool, man. Everybody is so welcoming that you know, like to when I grew up, right? I haven't been in Bluefields in the last 3 years, or and I haven't lived there in the last 14 years. You
Mm-hmm.
get me? But when I return, it for me is the same thing, bro. Everybody is so welcoming. If you don't have, they are willing to just offer them service to you.
Exacto. Now, you haven't been back to Bluefields in 3 years.
3 years.
Have you been to other parts of Nicaragua besides Bluefields?
And the only place beside Nicaragua I know is Managua because I lived
Oh,
in Managua for a few years, and then I recently went to Granada to visit for the first time.
ay, ¿cómo te gustó?
I loved it.
Mira, el lugar favorito para mí es comiendo un vigorón en el Parque Central con la mano, bro, con un tamarindo y chía, you know? And then you gotta go and you gotta tell them, they always give you the best seat in the house sin sombría, but don't do that because the birds te cagan encima, you know? So
Ah,
you always have to get, queremos dejar una sombría because they put you by the trees, it's nice and shady, but te gusta el vigorón.
definitely, bro. Yo crecí en eso también. No,
Exactly.
es algo tan simple, hermano, que se puede hacer, you know, like
Exactly.
si uno no tiene comida, like if we may not have money, but we have everything like from the dirt. So like, you know, we got the plantain, we got the cassava, the yuca. I mean the yuca, you know what I'm saying? Like all we have to do is boil the yuca.
Y el
Tenemos
chicharrón.
cerdo, we got
Y
the
el chicharrón.
pigs them, we got the pigs them running around. We
Sí.
don't have no money, no food. We kill the pig. Easy,
Yeah.
chicharrón, flour.
So you have to go check out Rivas, and you have to go check out San Juan del Sur at some point. But that's for another conversation. But it's something to look forward to. What are you working on right now in Houston, where you're at?
Well, in Houston, man, right now, I'm studying. I'm trying to become an HVAC technician.
Good.
I'm also working construction. I'm very versatile. I'm working on my YouTube channel. I'm building my brand, La Cultura Flow.
Oh, I
Um,
like that. I like that. You see,
appreciate
this
it,
this
man.
is this is this is from my label, from my Tito's Mundo,
There
Bendecido.
you go, big up. Yeah, this is my one right here, man. La Cultura Flow. Me and my fiance came up with this one. You know what I'm saying?
You got to send
Um,
me one of those. I'll send you one of mine, bro. I love that.
Appreciate it, brother. No problem. So, I'm just trying to reach out to different people, man, and just build a brand and let people know a lot more about Nicaragua and us Bluefields people and also the Afro Latino culture and let them know so that we're all over the place. We don't come in just like you, chino. We don't just come in like me, black. We come in different shades, different color. We have so
We,
much.
we, we, we gotta say black because ahora en los Estados Unidos politically incorrect. Si yo te digo negro, y vos me decís chino.
You get me? So it's hard, bro. But at the end of the day, as long as you know who you are, you shouldn't worry about what other people got to say.
Oh yeah, listen, you're gonna get. I know you've mentioned to me before. People are gonna say, "Why is your Spanish not that good?" or "Why is your English accent a little bit?" They think it's overdone, or they even question me. It's like, how can you question us? This is how we were raised. Esta es la
Yeah,
cultura de nosotros. Esos son la gente que no entienden o que no tienen su cultura o no hablan inglés, no hablan español. So like, hey, how do you speak Spanish? Well, why don't you ask me or ask you, hey, where did you learn Spanish? And
yeah,
you say it, but they ask like as if we can only speak what we look like.
definitely.
Y esa es la ignorancia que a mí I laugh at now. Before I used to get frustrated, but ahora yo me burlo porque la gente son ignorantes y they're lost. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to explain who we are to people that is not open-minded to the information,
Yeah.
because ever since I moved from Nicaragua, that's something that I have to been explaining for the past 14 years. And that was my reason of creating my YouTube channel. And even as I create my YouTube channel, people still come on there and try to tell me who I am or who I should be or what I should call myself, you know?
Eso siempre va a existir, but the more I believe con la juventud y el futuro, people look at race less and they look at humanity y que ser buen humano y que no ser como mierda. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so I dig that. You're also working on some music. Let's talk about that.
Claro, hermano. Well, I've been doing music since I moved to the States. I think I started music when I was like 21, 22 for the first time. And, I usually do like dancehall music. I do reggaeton. I do actually have a collaboration with one of my Rochester buddy from New York.
Mm-hmm.
We did a music video that called Chiching,
Mm-hmm.
is
Give me a
nice.
little verse. Give me a little verse.
You give me a little verse, you would be like, every day I make that money, man. That money, man. Every day I make that money, man. That money, man. Every day I make that money, man. Ching, ching,
I like
ching.
that. I like
So
that.
that would be just like my hook, and then he just like spit the verses.
Do
But
you sing? Do you sing in Spanglish sometimes or just English?
oh, I do both Spanish and English, man.
Give me a little Spanish flow. Give me un Spanish flow, un flow en español.
So the one in Spanish that got you be like, a mí me gusta mucho cómo mueves esa cosa, de arriba para abajo pareces una diosa, muévelo, muévelo, mami, como mariposa.
Woo!
I'll be like, don't stop, y'all, bring it back. Tick and tack, such shit like that. I don't even remember the verse that good, Dad.
I like it, bro. I like it. Let's talk a little bit about look. This segment's called "Lo que te cae mal." lo
Okay,
que
me
te,
cae mal.
lo que te cae mal in society.
Man. There is so much, bro. Ignorant people is definitely one. People that don't have common sense.
Exacto. Exacto.
Um,
Give me an
Another thing,
example. Give me an example.
um, so one of the thing that I would say is people when them assume that I'm something that I'm not. without even trying to like ask me like, yo, bro, is you actually like is you instead of saying like where you from, they would be like, you Jamaican. I don't like that, but it's something that I get used to over the years.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm with you on that. Next one. The next one is lo que te cae mal en la política.
bro, just people instead of them thinking for themselves, they're ass sheets.
Yes.
They don't see. It's like they don't see what is going on in their own country. Them just like following up or being behind what whoever say think is better for them or for the country.
Yeah, they don't think for themselves.
Yes, they don't think for themselves.
Y está bien que tengan diferentes opinions, right? But at least let's get along. Let's have a conversation because how do people expect to get along if they start fighting or being aggressive or they start having an opinion on someone for someone's beliefs? Es lo que me cae mal a mí, es que la gente ya no quieren hablar y entenderse. You know what I'm saying? So that I'm with you on that. The extremes is annoying. You know what
I
I mean?
think people look at politics como un deporte. This is my team and this is your team. There is no such thing as a team when it comes to politics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Is
that's true.
what people need to look at politics is like who make the best decision and choices for our country.
To win.
Who gonna put better schools? Who gonna put better hospitals? Who gonna give our future generation the best education possible for our country to excel.
Or put a
Yeah,
focus on what's needed. You know,
exactly.
porque si yo te digo que todo está bien, but you're not good, then you got to look at that. So I like that, but I think the first thing we start off with is not being so divisive. Hay que tener la oportunidad de hablar y no ser caballo.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
let's go into some fun stuff. Did you vote this election?
Well, over here in the United States, I'm not a citizen, so
Mm.
I'm not allowed to vote. I have never voted in my life. Not even in Nicaragua, and the reason why is because like you just got the same people them going up against themselves.
Yeah. Yeah,
You get me?
exactly.
What the use of me voting if you're still gonna win?
Exacto. Okay, let's go into another question is, yeah, if you could have dinner with a dead or alive, someone dead or alive, who would it be to have dinner?
If I could have dinner with someone that is dead or alive, I would probably say my grandma, man.
Oh yeah, ¿por qué?
My grandma passed, bro, and that is the woman who raised me until, I finally end up being with my mother again.
Mhm.
So it would definitely have to be her.
Now, if you're having dinner con abuelita, because you're right, that would be mine too. My mama Ana, she passed. Dinner con ella. What would be the meal that you would share with your grandma? It doesn't have to be from Nicaragua. Cualquier
That
plato.
would be, man, well, she would have to cook it, because I love her cooking. But it might have to be like maybe like some rice and shrimp, bro. Some rice and shrimp. I love her rice and shrimp. Or just something simple, bro. Come on, like the flat, not like the tortillas, them, the flat ones, them. But
Mhm.
we in Bluefields make a different type of tortilla out of flour as well, just with like some beans, bro.
Algo sencillo.
Yeah, just simple, bro, like home style.
I like that. I like that, bro. But listen, man. The last question. The next 3 years, what would be the goal for you?
The next 3 years, the goal for me, bro, is just expand the awareness of, you know, let people know much more about Bluefields. Bring awareness to people to let them know so that we are out there, and just be able to have people come over and experience Nicaragua for themselves instead of having the media, however it is, portraying us on the news like if we're actually a third world country that still live in your huts and walking around with all these string clothes them and stuff like that. So that is my goal for the next year. Just bring awareness to our country.
You can do it by what you're doing on social media. You can do it through your music, through your songs, and anything that you and I can do together, or anything I can help you, man. I love your vision. Es un placer estar contigo, and thank you much for being on the show, bro.
No problem with that. Blessing, blessing.